Hey boys, welcome back to some more Rugby League Live 3. It's going to be round 7. We've got a couple of wins back to back. Going to be taking on the Canberra Raiders. A nice afternoon game at Leichhardt Oval. Beautiful sunny day. This is where, I don't know, I always love the day afternoon games in this game. It just looks very nice as we look at the teams. Couple of no Joey Leilua. Was he at the club? I think he was at the club, wasn't he? The forward pack is pretty similar. Obviously no Boyd or Nuasala. Tavita Pengai was Tavita Pengai is on the bench, which is funny. I don't know if he's that good on the game. Probably not, but obviously the Broncos thankfully poached him from the poor old Raiders, so pretty happy about that one. But yeah, we'll hopefully we continue on with our form as Aaron Woods puts in a beauty of a kick downfield. You know, in this game it didn't, the stats for players for kicking didn't matter too much. In all honesty, you could kick pretty well with any players, which was a little bit annoying at times. But that's the other thing I find coming back to this game. It's really hard to see who my playmakers are. I don't know. I think it's probably just the resolution of the game. It's not as crisp. It's not as, it doesn't look quite as good. It's hard to see the numbers for me. I don't know. Especially the Tigers players. It's very tough. As I think Sue put in a kick downfield that time, so I was looking for a playmaker. But I know you can hit L1 and R1 to send it to the playmaker. But I don't know. It's tough to actually see sometimes the numbers for these players. Just the quality of the screen is right here. Tim Simona, beautiful ball. Kevin Aguama, he's out on the right side this time. I don't know why. I've changed it up. What have I done? I've got... So yeah, I got Tim Simona now and Kevin Aguama. Oh, that's right. I've got bloody... I didn't even realize, but yeah, Isan Masters. Doesn't quite look like him, but I put... When you can select a team as unfortunately be Edric Lee playing in the centres, it's going to pick up a loose ball and a streak away. But when you select a team, you can filter out feeder club players. And at the moment, well, the first few rounds I didn't have feeder club players showing up. So I decided to enable it to see who was actually in like our feeder clubs and stuff. And it did have Esan Masters. He must be like... How old would he be? Be in his teens still? I don't know. He'd be pretty darn young. He's actually pretty well rated in the game. He's like 73 or something, which is pretty good for a player that back then, like, I didn't know about him for sure. As Blake Austin goes for a sneaky field goal. It's actually like pretty clever from the AI, honestly, to go for one just before the whistle. But we'll take a 6-all scoreline. We've been a bit scrappy in this game as Esan gets a nice ball on out wide now to David Nofaluma. So yeah, that's the one change I made, which is cool. Like I'm bringing him in. Obviously it's a bit of a shame he looks so bad. I don't know, someone's probably made him in this game potentially. I don't know, but obviously I'm not gonna go back and restart the career mode to download Isan Masters. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'll try to like progress him through. His big Edric Lee is just gonna stand up Tedesco, and oh man, I found playing this game more so switching plays and stuff, I prefer the way it happens in this game. But obviously you don't have the what's it like, L2 or R2 where you compress the defense and sort of, it's more solid. So the button to switch plays is a heck of a lot easier. But trying to select fullback, good lord, I remember that being like one of the biggest issues I had with this game, because it's L1 and R1, but you'd be mashing the buttons, you'd be trying to get to the fullback, but it just would not work. So you would end up never being able to select the fullback, and then the players who made the break would just run straight around the AI defender because they're just freaking terrible. As a kick right here, oh, that was pretty frustrating. A terrible kick out dummy half, but we had to play at it and just gets forced into touch. So bit of a fortuitous little bit of play there for the Raiders. So we're looking in a bit of trouble. We need to hit back pretty quickly here. There's still time to go, but you know, another try to the Raiders could put this beyond us. But yeah, I remember, oh man, the more I've been playing, I've been like, good lord, switching to the fullback. I remember that being so much frustration from trying to just mash it and get to the fullback. But you know, we're making do. As I tried a little outside inside play there, it didn't really work, but you know, we're trying something here. We got a 7 tackle set. Terrible passing there. This is very scrappy. Good lord. I mean, we're playing from behind, but I was a little bit too, not flustered, but I was trying to score off like every play at the end here. You know, we got plenty of time to go. I just had to be a little bit more sensible, really. Just try to get some field position and then look to score, but yeah, not good. And then Frank Paul Nuwasala is going to score, probably the match winner right there. Aiden Caesar is going to convert, so yeah, not good. As no, Blake Austin is actually, I said Blake Austin in the first half. I don't think he's not in the team. It's Sam Williams and Aiden Caesar, so yeah, I don't know. Is Austin the fullback? Is he the 16 there? Maybe it was Austin. I actually don't even remember. Yeah, that's weird. I guess that's the other thing I've noticed. The AI, they do substitute their fullbacks a little bit, which is very weird. As Kevin Aguama tries to stand him up. I think that's Austin. It looks like him, doesn't it? I don't know. He's come off the bench, but regardless, we need to score right now. If we do, we have a pretty good chance of it to come back. As spreading out to his left side, we got room to move onto Nofaluma. Excuse me. We got probably a couple plays left. Need to make it pretty quickly here. We spread it out to Essan Masters. We're spreading it back to the right here. Good play. We're looking pretty good, but that is going to be the ball game, unfortunately. Just too many errors, and yeah, we're losing our heads a little bit too early. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.